God damn it, I screwed up. Welcome back to War Thunder, welcome aboard the Black Cat here in realistic battle. And yeah, I screwed up. I actually wanted to go into an air RP match with my P47M to earn some civilians and to get some RP for my jet research. And now I try my best to flank the enemy as hard as possible. The Black Cat is really fast, really fast, but not faster than an AP FSDS shell. Great snipe by T62. We will kind of see more of those tanks, and he actually hull broke me. Now I kind of earn some karma here, I guess. And the only tank that I can kind of spawn is the M16 MG MC. Not a lot of things that you can do with this tank. So you might think. So I try to go near one of our capture zones, maybe distract the enemy, maybe annoy them so they screw up their gameplay. Did a BT5 just kill an MBT70? Oh my. Yeah. Those things happen. Today's lesson of the video is probably to not give up, to read the map, to work with situation awareness, good luck, bad luck, and just to keep your coolness. So I decided to go for my, or to support my buddy here in the T-34. The BT-5 killed yet another high tier tank, achieved Mark III. Interesting. You know, nothing wrong with Soviet tanks and Western tank design, I guess. And he is blinking a lot, the T-34. I have no idea what's wrong. I guess he is a target for the Avenger. That's kind of strange. And there's a T-62. And I blind him. I blind him with the 50 cals and he does not shoot at me. So, I want to distract him. Oh look, BT-5. And I kill him. Does this mean that my M16 is better than an MBT-70? Okay, jokes aside, the T-62 needs to be dealt with. I need to support him and I distract him. And he actually falls for it. He turns the gun barrel. He turns the hull of his tank. The T-34 got damaged and the only thing that he does is kill my gunner. So I'm down to 2 crew members. However, he got set on fire by the T-34. And soon afterwards, I get the kill assist for that. Sadly, my T-34 buddy got killed by yet another T-62, if I see that correct, or it was the same T-62, and he just bailed out. I look into the sky for aircraft because I'm an SPA at the end of the day as well, and I'm observing the map. I get advanced warning if somebody wants to go for me, because most likely they will go for B. I see a pinging on the mini-map, and it's the symbol of an SPA, if I remember correctly. He gets pinged again, he's awfully close, and he gets taken out. It was at ZSU 57-2. Those things are dangerous, but I might just deal with him if I get the first salvo off. And now, it's very important that we cap the right capture zone, and it should be A. Why is that? We currently have no capture zone, the enemy has 2. I need to stop the ticket bleed. So to not just decap A but also cap stops that. After that I have 2 spots of information. If somebody wants to capture A, I see it because it gets captured. If my capture gets interrupted, somebody is going for me and I can react somewhat accordingly. So this is at least my plan. Those are some general thoughts that just run through my mind at the moment. I think I will not earn too many civil lines for that or RP, but it's for about winning the game and gathering spawn points, because this is something that I really need. And I dropped my artillery strike, but the enemy also dropped some RT strike on me. And you know how RNG works in this game. It's never in your favor. Oh, just don't be so... Oh, yeah. Great skill by the Kugelblitz, I have to say. Great skill. Yeah, that is now bad. B got captured, we couldn't capture A, and I decided myself to earn at least a little bit of money with the P-47M, with some bombs and rockets, and maybe shoot down enemy aircraft if I might come across them. So there are a lot of SPAs on the enemy team. We have to see how we deal with the Kugelblitz. Kugelblitz has terrible turret rotation speed for an SPA, not even 20 degrees unless you have a ace crew or something like that. However, one of my heavy tanks, namely an M103, tries to go for C, but there is an enemy tank behind cover and they are in a standoff. It's another T-62, and you know what that means. Slow reverse gear. And that was a nice kill. So, I see an enemy aircraft and I have to turn into him. And it is a Soviet P-63. Okay. And there is another T-64 going for A. And now watch the accuracy of those rockets. Pinpoint, and they don't hit him. And I get killed by a Tu-14 from the rear. Now, the Epic Thunder sound mod is kind of a bit buggy when it comes to aircraft. And the only tank that now I can select that is not a backup is the M4A1. A battle rating 2.7 tank. It's a reward tank. It has a gun that is the very same as on the first Sherman, namely the M3 cannon. And the most powerful shot that is useful is the solid shot. 110 millimeters of penetration versus Soviet 80mm side armor. So I assume one of my, or that A gets captured, and one of my team members in an SPA is nearby. And he's in what I think is one of the worst SPAs in the game, the Crusader Mark I, with a single 40mm, slow rate of fire, lack of mobility, maneuverability, and also not a lot of ammunition. I don't like it. It was a pain to grind. So A gets captured, and now I have to be careful. I need to get the side of the T-62. Now my idea is this: I can track him. I can kill his gun barrel. He doesn't have a 50 caliber on top of his tank, so I just might circle him. I might open up him for attack by another tank. He has a long reload. He has slow turret rotation speed. Those are the things that go through my mind at the moment. But now A is captured. So what is this tank doing now? I don't see him. There is an artillery strike, and that kind of might just give me the chance to cross this building. But what to do now? What to do now? Where is he coming from? This is why I hesitate. Is he going out of the capture zone, or does he try to protect that capture zone? I think he tries to protect the capture zone. And my SPA buddy is also moving. Now he just might be another distraction, and now I got the confirmation by a plane that just bombed him but didn't take him out. So first of all, that gave his position away. He's still in the capture zone. And where is he? I don't see him. But he saw me. And he's shooting with the machine gun. No idea why he is not shooting. And now I turn around because I think he thinks that I'm going through the other side. But it didn't work. My turret rotation speed is too slow. But I take out his gunner. That is good stuff. But he took out my transmission, my tracks, and I'm down to 2 crew members because he also killed my gunner. I want to hit the gun barrel, and look at this shot. Gaijin. Second shot. And I make his gun barrel orange. Now I need to keep my cool. And I reverse out of his way. I want to shoot the side. Can I penetrate it from that angle? No, but I track him. That is his death sentence. He cannot kill me with a damaged gun barrel. So this is why I take here the risk. And you can see it did not damage, but his gun barrel is now blown up. And this is the AP buff for you. God mode by accident. 60,000 silver lines. Believe me, I did not expect that. I did not kind of think that this is a troll match. First of all, I do not advertise it. This was very situational. It was comical. I usually try to avoid this. I go for the straight playstyle, but I think certain people just might embrace this kind of playstyle. BT5 drivers, for instance, which I countered. So yeah, I'm replenishing one of my crew members, and that is kind of what is not good. But the SPA, the Crusader Mark 1, shoots down the Tu-14T. Was that the guy that killed me in my P47M? Likely. So that was perfect teamwork. And that shows you how important mobility and teamwork is, and how that can counter a single higher tier vehicle. That is one of the main lessons that I think players should learn, to actually never give up if there is a fighting chance, to keep fighting if you have a realistic chance of beating the enemy, to teamwork, to distract him. And yeah, luck is also not unimportant. I could have easily been hull braked here, but I didn't, which is good and was not so good for the T-62. Now C got captured and I'm on my way to investigate him. Now notice, one of my tanks is approaching from our spawn zone, and the enemy tank might just expect this and might orientate himself towards this direction. And as you could see, I somewhat can deal with a good shot with an enemy tank from the rear or the side. So C got now captured, and I'm taking the long route here around it to kind of go easily in this in the position, and to also avoid getting spotted. To be very stealthy, to not get spotted, is as important as have very good armor and a very good gun. So this is late game gameplay, and oh, there was the turret, and I immediately turned around, but I could see that he indeed was orientated from my friendly tank, or was aiming at into the direction of my friendly tank. And can we kill him? Side shot at that distance. I aim too low, but I killed the gunner and the fuel tank. But the fuel tank doesn't burn. But now he knows that something is there. What can we do about it? Turning around. Oh, he's going down into the pit again. So this is interesting. What can we do? He might just still orientate himself towards my Centurion buddy, but no, he's fleeing, but it's the end of the game. Can we kill him? Sadly, that shell is not powerful enough to kill him. It gets absorbed by the engine. He's down to 2 crew members. I set him on fire and damaged his transmission and engine. Will he burn down? He's still burning, I enter the capture zone, and now I can't kill him, sadly. But I killed his gun breech and our gun barrel, and now I could go down if I would have more time and deal with him. So yeah, that could have been my second god mode, but let's have a look at the results. Nearly 100,000 silver lines and 4,000 research points. But the 4,000 research points are no use to me, as it doesn't really go into the research of my jet and also any kind of tank. However, that's it for me today. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please give it a like if you did. Subscribe if you want to see more. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this gameplay. Again, I do not advertise it, but whatever. And we'll see each other in the skies and on the battlefields of War Thunder.